The latest in the Brangelina divorce saga has surfaced this week as details over court proceedings were revealed. In a statement obtained by People, Angelina Jolie's lawyers said that she wanted Brad Pitt to end the fighting as they continue to battle in court over the winery they shared. Angelina and Brad bought Chateau Miraval, a winery in southern France, in 2011. When the couple divorced in 2016, they split their share in the winery between themselves, and Angelina sold her half in October 2021. The sale incited anger from Brad and led the once-upon-a-time in Hollywood actor to sue his ex-wife. Brad's lawyers stated that the reason for the lawsuit was due to her selling her stake in the winery without his permission. Her lawyers countered that she refused to sign the NDA he presented to her when he attempted to buy her half of the investment. Angelina's lawyer stated this week that Brad was trying to punish and control Angelina by demanding a newly expanded NDA to cover his personal misconduct and abuse, referring to the allegations of domestic violence against Brad that their divorce court proceedings revealed. In an emotional plea to the father of her children, Angelina's lawyer stated that while Angelina again asks Mr. Pitt to end the fighting and finally put their family on a clear path toward healing, unless Mr. Pitt withdraws his lawsuit, Angelina has no choice but to obtain the evidence necessary to prove his allegations wrong. This comes after a May ruling requested by Brad's lawyers which asked Angelina to hand over past NDAs to prove that the practice was common for her, and that refusing to sign the NDA he produced in the winery deal was unfair. His lawyers said that Angelina's comments about his NDA were an effort to rationalize her sale of the winery stake. The Lara Croft actress's lawyers said that her NDAs are simply not comparable to Mr. Pitt's last-second demand to try and cover up his personal misconduct. They added that turning over her NDAs would open the door to discovery on all issues related to Pitt's abuse. "We welcome that transparency in all parties' discovery responses," they continued. Angelina and Brad split in 2016 after a flight from France to Los Angeles, when he allegedly acted like a monster and frightened her children, who were accompanying them on the trip. She alleged in court documents that she felt like a hostage on the plane and that Brad seemed like he was going to attack her kids. She also alleged that he shook her and pushed her into a wall. She filed for sole custody of their kids, and despite FBI investigations into his conduct, they filed no charges. The pair share 6 children: Maddox, 22, Pax, 20, Zahara, 19, Shiloh, 18, and Knox and Vivian, 16. That he told GQ Style in May 2017 that news of his divorce and custody proceedings were misconstrued and dragged out by the public, causing his family further pain. "I worry about it more for my kids, being subjected to it, and their friends getting ideas from it. And, of course, it's not done with any kind of delicacy or insight, it's done to sell," he said in the interview. "And so you know the most sensational sells and that's what they'll be subjected to, and that pains me. I worry more in my current situation about the slideshow my kids have. I want to make sure it's well balanced."